Hey y'all, I'm going to be continuing reading from my book, The 1900s. Let's go! The Mutt Records exposed scandal. Also important in stimulating reform activity were those social critics who publicized festering problems. The writers who thrived on exposing scandal got their name when Theodore Roosevelt compared them to a character in John Bunyan's Pilgrim's Progress, a man that could look no way but downwards with a mutt rake in his hands. The mutt wreckers, and T.R. was no mean mutt wrecker himself, are often indispensable to society, Roosevelt said, but only if they know when to stop raking the muck. The golden age of mutt racking is sometimes dated from October 1902 when McClure's magazine began to run articles by the reporter Lincoln Steffens on municipal corruption, later collected into a book, The Shame of the Cities, 1904. McClure's also ran Ida M. Tarbell's History of the Standard Oil Company, 1904. McClure had said her research on the project more than 3 years before. The result was a more detailed treatment than the earlier book by Henry the Maris Lloyd, but all the more damaging in its detail. Other outstanding books, which began as magazine articles, exposed corruption in the stock market, the meat industry, the life insurance business, and the political world. Without the mutt wreckers, progressivism surely would never have achieved the popular support it had. It feeding the public's appetite for facts about the new urban industrial society. The mutt wreckers demonstrated one of the salient features of the progressive movement and one of its central failures. The progressives are stronger on diagnosis than on remedy, thereby reflecting a native faith in the power of democracy. Let the people know, expose corruption, and bring government close to the people, when the rationale and the correction of evils would follow automatically. The cure for the ills of democracy was more democracy. The direct primary and the gospel of efficiency. The more important reform with which the progressives tried to democratize government was the direct primary, or the nomination of candidates by the vote of party members. Under the existing convention system, the reasoning went only a small proportion of the voters attended the local caucus or precinct meetings, which sent delegates to county and in turn to state and national conventions. While the system allowed seasoned leaders to sift the candidates, it also lent itself to domination by political professionals who were able to come early and stay late. A second major theme of progressivism was the gospel of efficiency. In the business world during those years, Frederick W. Taylor, the original efficiency expert, was developing the techniques he summed up in his book, The Principles of Scientific Management, 1911. Efficient management of time and cost, the proper routing and scheduling of work, standardization of tools and equipment, and the like. In government, efficiency demanded the reorganization of agencies to prevent overlapping, to establish clear lines of authority, and to fix responsibility. One long-held theory had it that the greater number of offices chosen by popular vote, the greater the degree of democracy, but progressives considered this inefficient. They believed that voters could make wiser choices if they had a shorter ballot and chose fewer officials in whom power and responsibility were clearly lodged. That still counts in today's time, too. Two new ideas for making municipal government more efficient gained headway in the first decade of the new century. The commission system first adopted by Galveston, Texas in 1901, when local government there collapsed in the aftermath of a devastating hurricane and tidal wave, placed ultimate authority in a board composed of elected administrative heads of city departments, commissioners of sanitation, police, utilities, and so on. The more durable idea, however, was the city manager plan, under which professional administrator ran the government in accordance with policies set by the elected council and mayor. Stoughton, Virginia first adopted the plan in 1908. By 1914, the National Association of City Managers heralded the arrival of a new profession. When America was a pre-industrial society, Andrew Jackson's notion that any reasonably intelligent citizen would perform the duties of any public office may have been true. In the more complex age of the early 20th century, it was apparent that many functions of government and business had come to require expert specialists. The principle was promoted by progressive Governor Robert M. Law Follett of Wisconsin, 1901 through 1906, who established a legislative reference bureau to provide research, advice, and help in the drafting of legislation. The Wisconsin idea of efficient government was widely publicized and copied. Please rate, comment, and subscribe down below, and ring the bell notification so that you can get notified when I post my videos. And if you're on TikTok, please like and follow my channel, because I really need the follows, okay, as well as the likes. And please buy something from my eBay or Mercari, okay. Well, bye.